Hello Dr. Helferty, this is Powell speaking again, and this time I'm going to give you two demonstrations, the first of which is going to involve the motors being used for the first time wirelessly. And before I begin, I actually disconnected everything so I can show you a full demonstration, but let me explain to you what you're looking at. Over here are the two propeller controllers. They're the same controllers as used with the tumbler. I adjusted them such that they can be actually put on the lawnmower and on the tumbler. I can just take them off and put them on whatever tumbler or lawnmower with not much of an issue. That's because we don't have another set of these controllers, so we basically have to use the same set over and over. Well, they're basically connected to this motor controller, much thanks to Lunabots. They actually work quite well for our application, and they don't actually handle as much current, but I believe they should be able to handle, they should be enough for our application. Again, these are the motors, and these are the batteries over here. And over here is the computer in the other controller that connects directly to the computer, but this controller communicates wirelessly to the controller over here. So I'm going to begin by plugging in the batteries. Bear with me as I do that. Let's see. I'm not sure if you saw any of that, but I just plugged in the batteries, and as you can see, the controller is responsive. That flashing light only indicates that it's not receiving any signal from the controller over here. Another quick little thing. I actually changed something on the controller itself. There was a regulator, a 3.3 volt regulator, whose input voltage wasn't rated high enough. So I actually switched that in for a different different voltage regulator, so that the batteries don't destroy everything. So I'm going to turn this on, and if you remember before, I inserted a bunch of lights to indicate that everything started up. And I'm not entirely sure why that just spun spontaneously, but that's something that I'll have to figure out, hopefully. So going back to the computer, right now I have it set up so that, actually I have the code actually set up, everything actually set up. So what I'm running right now is basically only one of the motors. So say that once we get this motor and the other motor connected, we'll be good to go pretty much. I wouldn't have to do anything else apart from set up more hardware. So I'm just going to turn on this controller. In MATLAB, I'm going to first create what I call a propeller serial object. It's the name I gave to the object that basically communicates to this propeller directly. Bear with me. And as you can see, I'm able to control it. No issue there. And once we have the other motor connected, it should work just as well. And once again, thank you for your time, Dr. Helferty. I should have another video after this, hopefully.